Interesting. I haven't streamed in a while, actually. It's been, I don't know how long it's been. Been a couple days at least, if not a week, since I've streamed. And I haven't streamed Minecraft in forever. That's just because as Minecraft generally goes, you get sort of phases of the game. You get like a inspiration to play the game, and then you're really into it, and then you kind of fade out. And I just hit a fading out sequence, and there's nothing wrong with it, but I wanted to do something and in the game. I haven't played in a bit, but I wanted to make progress with my base design. So I have an idea of what I want to do. A small idea, but I do have an idea. And I'm definitely going to share that idea with the class. Just give me a second. So, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I played Minecraft, I was working on this place, which is the storage room of my new ocean-based base. Ocean-based base. And I had a cool vision in mind of a sort of steampunk style tower. And I still like that idea and I'm going to keep it, but I also had a really cool idea to create an underwater portion. Well, duh, underwater, I'm in the ocean. To create sort of like addition to the base. So my storage room is very leafy. It's going to be very green. It's going to look really nice. And my plan is to create an offset of the storage room designed to honor fallen pets, or specifically in this case, fallen people. So I want to create, it sounds a little shallow, but I want to create something that I can do to honor Technoblade. And, I mean, the way I phrase that sounds really cringe, but I really enjoyed watching him, and was deeply saddened by the news that he had passed, and, like, it was really upsetting, and no joke, it was really sad. I haven't lost anybody close to me in a while. It's been like 6 years since I lost anyone close to me, so it was definitely a shock for sure. Especially because I think this is true for a lot of people. He hid the like how bad it was, so not to scare anybody, and it was a little rough. But anyway, I want to create a hall. So I have a couple fallen pets in this world. I have like a dead rabbit that I really want to put in here, and I'm gonna create sort of like a hall of heroes is what I wanted to call it, and I want to use stuff like I want to make it look really good. So I'm not the best designer, but I want to use like a mixture of quartz, copper, and deep slate. I'm not sure which deep slate. I want like really dark deep slate. Probably just normal deep slate tiles. These ones are usually pretty good. And it's going to be some kind of color palette like this. And I might include amethyst because I saw a really cool design with amethyst. Let me see if I can find it. No, I won't be able to find it. But essentially it was like a giant hall, like a giant cylindrical shaped geode with deep slate Which one was it? I think it's deep slate bricks. I think it was bricks, but with deep slate bricks kind of lining it. Nah, it wasn't bricks. It was something else. Maybe polish. It was probably polished deep slate, like that. And then it had crystals glowing. I don't know. It looked really cool, but I want to do something like that. So my plan is to take this sort of storage system, because my storage system was always going to be multi-leveled. It was going to have a second layer down here, but I think if I take this idea and I use this space to create sort of like a more natural shaped tunnel, then I can create something better. So my original plan was just have like a giant hole in the floor, but I'm thinking if I do use this space instead, I can create a really good natural looking tunnel. Because I want my storage room to be very large, because right now it's not going to be very big. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, so 3, 4, 5. It's going to be 10 3 by 8s, which is not enough storage, so I need to make it go down a bit. But I also want to create this hall, and I'm just trying to think, do I want the hall to go out completely, or do I want it to be... Oh, they added mud, right. Or do I want it to wrap around? Because I like the idea of having a hall, but I also really like the idea of having the base a little bit more centralized. Like that, and then I could create, because the storage room needs to have enough space in and of itself, so I need enough room below this. Wow. I need enough room below this to have a secondary storage room. So how far down should I go? I could make it circular. Instead of being a straight up, but I don't like a circular idea. I like a hall. I want something like a straight line. So if I do, how far out? How far out can I go here? I have open ocean all the way that way. Oh wait, this is the other version. Okay. I think I have open ocean out this way. Over here, sand, and I think over here is ice in my world. So I should have enough space to do something really big. So if I just stick with the idea of going fully out. This will take a while. What level am I at? 21. So if I take this down to 0, that should be more than big enough. Okay, so I'm at, what is this? This is 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 here. Okay. That should be big enough of a hall space, I think. Yeah, should be good. Should be good. I like that. Okay. I don't need to dig this all out. I just need space. So I think 7 tall would be good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So right here. Well, that's not ideal. There we go. So that would be the height of the hall. I think I'm gonna raise that. That's not. It's definitely too short. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4. So 4 on this side. 4 on that side, and then is it 4, 2, 3. Okay, so 3 on this side. So 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Like this. This would be the space that I'm working with. Nice. Go. Just like that. So I could then extend this area as far down as I need to go, and definitely this is too tall. Lower it by a block, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's 6 now. Maybe 7's okay. I just have to lengthen out. So I gotta take it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Start with 11. This. Why do I have 2 of these? So, this would be the entrance, right? And I think this would be open. Looks something like that. Okay. So I think having here would be good. Having archway up like this, then across like that. Bring it down. Then all I need is some kind of block to break it up. So maybe a fence gate. Right here. I have a fence gate like this. How does that look? I think maybe don't like it. Maybe I need a stair. That just looks weird. That just looks wrong. No, that's not it either. What I guess I could just do this. No, I think it needs to be curved. I think that's what I'm missing. That. Just like that. How's that look? Oh, it looks better. Like this. Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna stick with this, I think. And then I need to cut this out. Go. Let's get rid of this as well, and then start working on the actual design. Okay, so floor pattern. I really want this needs to be waxed. There we go. What about just trying to go organic with it? Well, that doesn't look very organic. Maybe trying to be organic with copper is the wrong idea. Copper is not a very organic block. Do you like the idea of this aging idea? Or I like the aging gradient that copper can give you. There we go. My question is, how am I gonna mix in deep slate? Okay, music, you didn't want to play at all earlier, and now you're so loud. There we go. Because the other... You're so loud. It went from no music to the loudest music you've ever heard in your life. The problem with building with copper is not a resource I have a lot of, and it's not a resource I can attain large amounts of easily. And I think deep slate looks wrong here. Because I want to have my base be a mixture of organic and inorganic materials. I really want quartz. But I think replacing quartz, I think just having quartz here is also a bad look. Especially this quartz. This does not look great. We have a couple options to play with. Oh, that looks weird. That looks wrong as well. What about amethyst? No, absolutely not. I remember this music so heavily from Minecraft Story Mode. I'm a little sad that Telltale Games went under. I know some people really hated them, but I thought they had really interesting stories and really cool art designs, and it was upsetting to see them go. because I thought it just looked really sick. Now, adding prismarine and dark prismarine would definitely, it helps the gradient, but I don't know if I actually want that. I want like a shocking design, if that makes sense. So like, oh, that looks despicable. That is nasty. I should delete this right now. It looks bad. Quartz pillars don't look as good as they used to. I swear. But maybe. I think the problem is they don't, like, it just looks weird. I feel like bone does what quartz should do better. 2, 3. It even has a better sound. But then that doesn't look right. I think the pillar can't be made out of spruce if I'm gonna go with a design like this. What if I go with a yin and like try to make a yin and yang? Like a mixture. So it'd be like that. And then oh, hold on. So a yin and yang is shaped kind of like 1, 2, 3. I think I would need more than 3 blocks. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Be like this. So I would need that. No, it's too much. If this, maybe like, hold on. So does that work? I mean, that's kind of right. And then it would be here, here. This would be you. This would be you. I mean, that is technically a yin and yang symbol, but what would I put in the middle of it? No. And then the other problem is it doesn't look like a wall. So that doesn't work. That design's kind of bupkis. Maybe if I look up halls in Minecraft. One hall, looking up just hall would be stupid. Minecraft trophy room. Because it would, the idea would be to use sort of like a trophy room in addition to memorial room. See, the problem is most people build these out of like wood and stone. Oh, this looks sick. How did you do this? Oh no, you used armor stems. Okay, I can't. Oh my god. Okay, that looks, I like that idea. I'm gonna steal this idea. It's like a honey block. It's like a honey block fountain, which looks really sick. Oh, this one's really sweet. Is that diorite? It is diorite. Now that's an idea. No, I don't like the idea. Okay, hold on. Maybe I can find exactly what I was looking for from, I think I saved a picture of what I wanted to use. Tell me I saved it. Did I? Does not look like I saved it. Of course not. Why would I save it? Did I save it? Did I comment? No. Okay, I think I can find it though. Subscriptions. How do I look up my list? No, that's not it. There we go. Oh, here it is. Oh my god. Okay, I can't show you. Maybe I can find it by the dude's name. Achilles Erison. Images. Nope, it just showed me pictures of ankles. Nah. Okay, I can't show you the picture, but it looks sweet. And what is it? It's deep. It's cobbled deep slate tiles, deep slate Okay, it's a mixture. It's a gradient. So it would be deep slate. It was cobbled, bricked, tiled, and I don't think it had normal. Maybe it did. I'll try. So it would look something. Then amethyst. Let me grab the amethyst. Looked like this. So they had these pillars like this. I don't think this design's gonna work. I'm gonna go with it. So if I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces, and then another 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5 spaces. And then another one like that. Then back here would be amethyst. Maybe something like this. Nope. That's too much amethyst. Yeah, I'm not liking this design either. I'm not gonna do that. I want to use quartz. And then quartz was using, I saw a design with quartz and diorite. Fortunately, diorite had its texture changed since that design. So, oh my god, calcite looks so good. That would look bad. They've changed diorite around a lot. It is hot. I want to turn my air conditioner on. I'm gonna turn my air conditioner on. Okay, so, oopsies. Quartz. I don't have a lot of time. I have to leave around 10, I think. So I don't have a lot of time to design this. I might just go into my world and start building up designs. Don't like that. Actually, sort of like this. Okay, that has potential. So I really like, I saw something really cool, and I'm gonna try it out. So if I did, let me try this. It was you, you, you. I mean, I would like to make the design a little bit bigger, but for the purposes of demonstration, I'm gonna try this. Just for the purposes of demonstration. Okay. Honey blocks have a very unique property where items you throw on them will slowly slide. So if I did something like this, I could create a fountain of items flowing down. Tall. Okay, so it's supposed to be about that tall. Let's say that is what it would look like. There we go. So here we go. Then I would do this, have this behind it. Not sure if I would do like a gradient of this or not. Not sure if it would be like a solid or whatnot, is what I mean. Like, I don't think it would be, I don't think I would use full deep slate all around. Do something like this. And then just do this so that it, oh, that's annoying. Oh, that's just annoying. I'm gonna switch it just because it's annoying. I make all sorts of weird faces when I'm building, I just realized. Okay, so it'd be something like this, and then hoppers would shoot items. Probably like this. Dispensers, not hoppers. So it'd be like a row of dispensers. Actually, I wouldn't have to use a row of dispensers if I used like a water stream. Like this. And then the water stream would be hidden. And I would need signs. Mangrove. Like this. And then I would be okay, and then if I chuck an item. Yeah, there we go. And then I could just have it simply flow back. So it'd have like water down here. Like this. And then you could have it flow back up through here. Like that. Like this. I would need soul sand blocks. Soul sand blocks would shoot all the way up. Let's grab soul sand. Like this. And you'd place the soul sand right here. Like that. You'd have signs here. And I think I would need ice. Maybe. I think I'd just use ice, make sure that nothing accidentally got caught. And if I used ice, I could also use, what are they called? Pressure plates. Like that. And then these blocks here. And then all I gotta do is this. Fill it up with source blocks. Okay. Well, one small adjustment I'm gonna have to make going to be this. I have to have the water flow like that. Okay, so let's try this. A little complicated. I could make it better, but this is a very quick and dirty design. Not meant to be that amazing. Just brainstorming right now. Like this. Okay, and then and then it would flow and hopefully flow all the way into there. Yep, perfect. And then all I should have to do is throw a bunch of items. Let's say, let's be rich and do, oh, diamonds, gold, emeralds, sure, why not? Yeah, sure, that looks cool. There. So you could do something like, okay, that's, like this. Okay, I didn't think of that. Would definitely want a roof. Like that. To stop items from getting stuck. Like that. And then you would come in here. Nice! There you go. That looks really cool. I like that a lot. Because you would also then have these blocks. Wrong ones. Going up like this. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Like that. And now they look a little bit funky with the design. Just a little bit. Let's try this. So this is actually supposed to go like this. That. And then maybe here, 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 like that. There we go. Okay, there's an auto floor. Right, forgot the floor. And see, that looks really sweet. Having the items, and I'm pretty sure they wouldn't despawn. I'm not 100%, I'm not 100% certain, but I'm almost certain. I'm pretty sure that because they're constantly moving, they wouldn't despawn. And if they ever did have the problem of despawning, then it would be a pretty simple fix. All I'd have to do is, instead of having them in water up here, have them enter. Okay, that was weird. Have them enter a hopper, and then the hopper should reset the time, and they'd be able to flow indefinitely. The question is, what would I do right here? Would I have it laid back one? I think I would. Do something like that. Boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Like this. And then that looks... I think having the curved roof now looks a little bit funky. Not sure. But I like this idea. This start is a really good start. Now the problem is the floor. The floor doesn't mix, but I really wanted to use copper. But I'm thinking now it's probably not going to be possible to use copper. Now I have an idea. Raw gold, raw iron, and glowstone. They look kind of similar. They look almost similar. They actually look more like cobblestone. But I can use a mixture of this to make it look like dying glowstone. So if I did like... something like this, and then some iron. This needs more quartz. Like this. The only thing is I would want something green to break it up. And I just realized prismarine fits the bill there, doesn't it? I did... Nope, this looks terrible. That's disgusting. Oops. Okay, I'll come back to this. I'll come back to this idea eventually, but I gotta go in about... I should have to go in about an hour and a half. Maybe 2 hours if it runs long. So I'm gonna play some survival because I can create all I want in creative, but until I create, oops, game's frozen. Until I create it in survival, it doesn't really matter too much. So as you can see, I'm a little bit far behind when it comes to design, the design that I've been working on, because I desperately need some stone to build this up, and I also haven't finished the wall. I just realized I need more sand for the wall. So what do I want to do here? I do need more copper as well. I think it's about time I start moving some of these things, because you can't, you probably don't see it, but in the design there's gonna be it's gonna be like a cave in here, so I do need to move some of this stuff, like right now, or at least before I work on it. I gotta move this stuff. And then the other thing I'm gonna have to do is switch this eventually. So start digging this out. I have a floor pattern in mind, but the only problem is I really need a lot of black dye. And there's only 2 ways to get black dye. Through squid murder or through wither rose farming. Now I would prefer to create a wither rose because I think it's easier than creating a squid farm, because with squid farm you gotta do a lot of area drying out and stuff like that, but I'm not certain. I'd have to create one of those 2 farms before I start building because I really want to use black glass. Oh, do I have something back here? Okay. You know what? I could actually use this as a hall. As like a higher level hall. Because I want to create a bit of an underground city. I haven't played, I recently, Epic Games, I think in the last 2 months, released BioShock for free. Both BioShock 1 and 2 remastered for free, and I got it. And I haven't had the time, well, I haven't had the storage to play them because I'm still working through Horizon Zero Dawn, and that game is taking up most of my computer storage. Because right now, I've actually been having some storage problems. My PC has only 400 gigs right now because I haven't upgraded the storage, and about 200 of it is tied up in about 100 is system files, about 100 is I think actually I whittled it down to like about 80 is unedited videos, and then I got about 100, 120, 150 of games that I gotta either offload or either like delete or I don't know, find like I really need to upgrade my PC because it needs some serious storage. What I do need also is I need some sea lanterns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, you're a full one, aren't you? 4. Because what I want to do is I want to make 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to make an outline of stuff. Yes, of stuff. One of these days I'll finish a coherent thought. Okay, so I said my plan was to create more of like an expansive underground portion of the base, and to do that I also want to expand the upper layer of this base. So right now, right now my base consists of these in progress towers and central structure, and then the portion of my base that has been dried out is right there. Unfortunately, that's it. and I want to create a bigger central, or I want to create a bigger dried out area, and to do that I need to mark it out. So I want to create sort of like a, where's the center? I think it's this block. Yeah, it's right here. I want to create like a quad shaped spoon pattern almost, so it goes out and then around and then back in. But now that I start this, I don't want to do it anymore. That's my problem with this game. I always have issues starting the projects, because like I have all these things in progress and then I just don't finish them. So I think another reason for that is the game kind of makes it hard to start large projects if you don't have farms built in place to do them. So in order to combat this and get away from this incredibly loud noise, I'm going to continue work on Deep Slate project, or on creating up the Deep Slate portion of the towers. Where's my food? There you are. So I need Deep Slate. I'm not sure if I have any in here. Oh, I do. Oh, here it is. We got bricks. Sweet. I'm gonna start. I'm gonna keep working on building up the towers. As you can see, there's a lot of tower to go for a lot of these. And I also need prismarine bricks. Prismarine bricks are being used in place of copper blocks because I used up all my copper. In like in the places you've seen, or in the places you see. Okay, except for that bit. I've used up basically all the copper I have already, just outlining this place. And every prismarine brick is going to be copper, and it's a very, very large amount of copper needed. So I'm using prismarine in lieu of copper right now because it's very plentiful. Alright, so for now I'm just going to be doing this. And then see, this is the problem with when, like, the reason you get bored with Minecraft is instances like this. Because I do enjoy playing the game and I like building this thing. Like this how far the structure has been built has took me like a month. It took me like so long to actually drain this place out, and then designing it took a while, and then building it up is taking a while. And like, it's kind of boring. Which is why people end up getting tired of the game, because like, the grind is like really prevalent in the game, and if you're not interested in spending hours placing these blocks, then you're not going to have fun in the game. And I do enjoy building, but when you start building in a large scale, it gets to be pretty unfun after a while. And then like sometimes, that's sort of like what I mean by you get into phases with the game, is sometimes you're really into it and you really want to make progress, so you build it, and then you kind of get to the point where you're like, oh, I don't want to do this anymore. And I said currently I'm working through Horizon Zero Dawn, and I'm trying to create videos on the game, because I like editing videos, but unfortunately I don't have the skills to edit videos right now. I've made videos. I've been editing videos. Well, I started trying to make YouTube videos in 2016, but it was just like I would play Minecraft for like 10 minutes and then upload it, and then all those videos are deleted anyway. But I would try to make videos. I've been editing videos and uploading for about 2.5 years now. There we go. About 2.5 years now. And I'd say out of the, I think I have like 260 videos uploaded, and I'd say, oh my god, I just crafted the wrong brick. Of course I did. What? Oh, okay, no I didn't, I'm fine. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and out of the 266 videos, I'd say probably 250 or more of them are League videos. So I spent the better half of 2 years editing one specific type of video and nothing else. And so I'm pretty decent at editing League videos. Like I can go in with footage and find what I want and make interesting stuff out of it. But when it comes to anything else, I'm basically floundering. Like I basically have no idea how to edit it. So I've been trying to play Horizon Zero Dawn, and I really wanted to edit the videos because I really like the game. And when I enjoy something, I want to have like a memoir of it. And rather than like I like to create videos on it to remember the experience. And unfortunately, with Horizon Zero Dawn, it's really hard because I played for 2 hours yesterday or 2 days ago, and it was really fun, but I barely made any progress in terms of finishing the game. And I went to edit it, and I I cut up about an hour's worth of footage. So about half of the footage, and then I took that, and I was gonna take the hour footage and make it into one video, and then like I went really overboard trying to edit it to be like a League video, and I ended up only using about, I'd say not even half of the footage. And it ended up being, instead of it being, and I ended up editing it like a 10-minute video instead of like a 20-minute video. And also that video, the video file was huge. I don't know, I think HZD is like a really, because it's like a really graphically intense game, the video files has to store a bit more, because a 10-minute video was 6 gigs. That's a lot. Like my League videos are usually 1 gig per 10 minutes of footage. So like a 30-minute video would be 3 gigs. A 10-minute video is usually like 1 to 1.5. And I don't know, HDD was just huge. So I want to play the game more, but I also really need to get those video files off my computer because I'm out of storage. My external hard drive actually broke. It got corrupted, something got damaged, so I can't use it anymore. And it was a 5 gig external hard drive, and I had 5 terabyte external hard drive, and I had 2 terabytes left to store stuff on. And unfortunately, I used to record a lot and then just put it on there until I was ready to use it. So because I don't have a lot of storage on my actual computer, and because I only have about 90. I freed up a bunch of storage recently, and I have 90 to work with. And after recording HDD and editing a video and stuff like that, I only have 50 left because the game is quite intensive. So I need to get rid of the video before I can play more, which is really sucks because I played for 2 hours and it was fun, but I can't play the game anymore until I finish getting rid of the video files I already have. Which is a bit of a bummer. Like, it would definitely be a lot easier to do if I upgraded my internal storage, but them's the breaks, you know. So that's honestly, no joke, why I'm playing Minecraft right now. I'm putting off editing. Because with Minecraft, I would like to make some Minecraft videos as well, but Minecraft has the same problem with Horizon Zero Dawn, where video files aren't like, with League, when you play League, you have individual games to play. So you have about like, anywhere between like 15, 20, 30, 40-minute video files to work with, which makes it really easy to edit because you can like keep a bunch of different games, and they're easy to edit because you don't accumulate like these massive storage files to work with. because that's the problem I have with Horizon Zero Dawn and Minecraft is they're really open-ended games, so you can end up doing a lot with them. In HCD, obviously, it's the story. In Minecraft, obviously, it's the building. But like, I've been playing Minecraft for 55 minutes now, and I haven't even finished building one tower. And like, I know I didn't start for a while, so let's say I've been playing for 20 minutes. If I spent an hour building a tower, you can't make that into a video. Because that amount of, like, that's boring to watch. No one wants to watch you place blocks in a square shape for an hour. And if you edit it down to like 5 minutes, you don't have a video. So that's why I find editing stuff like Minecraft and HCD harder, because it's a whole different style of editing. And I think the same thing stands true for, like, it's just the style of game, because if you play any kind of like PvP combat based game, it'll be sort of the same style of editing, or at least the same process of editing as a League video. And that's another thing. I made one when I first started playing Genshin. I played for like 2 hours straight after I downloaded it, and then I was like, okay, this is really cool. It's 5 a.m., so I should probably stop playing. It was like 2 a.m. It was 4 a.m. and I was like, okay, I'm gonna try and edit a video because I really enjoyed the game. And then I got all the footage. I'm like, dude, this is like multiple hours of footage, and I have no idea how to cut it down into anything interesting. So I just uploaded it a full gameplay, and it's kind of boring. Can't lie. I don't really understand how to edit videos like that. Also, Genshin got really boring after a while. There's like nothing of worth watching. Like, I usually don't watch anything in Genshin other than like people beating the Spiral Abyss with certain teams, because it's boring to watch. Okay. How far do I have to go? Oh, I got a long ways to go. It is something I want to get better at though, because I want to have more variety in my games that I play, because I don't just play League. I actually haven't played League in much at all in the past month. So I want to try, I want to get better at editing other types of videos, and it's just really hard for me to try and understand what would be considered to be quote unquote good content. Because that was the problem. Like, when I first started playing League, I uploaded like not full. I uploaded videos that would basically just every single time I got killed or got a kill. And then it transformed, and then I got better at editing, and I started doing different things, and then I think I'm in a place now where I understand what can be interesting and what I would want to watch if I were a viewer. But with games that I don't have, 2.5 years of experience editing, I don't understand. And it's something I gotta learn, because you can think of it like, I watch Minecraft videos quite a bit, and what I find interesting to watch in Minecraft videos are the most recent style of Minecraft editing trend, which is like like weeks worth of work condensed into like a 20 to 30 minute video. And I absolutely cannot do that. There's no world I'm going to be able to edit a video like that ever. So I could create more of like the old school style of Minecraft was like, 20-30 minutes of just playing Minecraft. Like, you think back to the days of like Stampy. He would just play in his lovely world for 20 to 30 minutes with basically no editing, because Minecraft's sort of editing style and Minecraft YouTube or entertainment has become very fast paced compared to what it used to be. Minecraft was a very slow game back in the good old days, and it's a very fast game nowadays. And I just mean like terms of progress you can make. So most people who watch YouTube want to be entertained, and they like, if speaking from experience, like personal experience watching, if a video is not interesting within the first couple minutes, the viewer, and like if you go through, like, it depends on the type of person. but I'm on the lower side. If a video is not instantly grabbing my attention, I'm probably gonna click away. And that holds true for even people like watching channels like Stampy, whose content hasn't changed since he started playing the game. It's basically the exact same stuff, and I still love the man. He was, you know, a big part of my childhood, but like I just don't watch the videos anymore because they're too slow for me. And that's the problem, is like you have to get a good concept of like what people will watch. So like I have about 250 videos of League, and most of my videos average around 20 to 20 views if it does well, 10 if it does badly. And I'd say a majority of that are people I know, people I talk to, people I recommend the video to personally, and like my friends. And anything else comes from, you know, random people, or like sharing on Reddit your video they'll click through. And the average view duration for my last couple of videos that have gotten like 50 views is like 30 seconds. So like I check out the analytics, I'm like, oh cool, my video got, you know, like 50 views, that's sick. How? And then it says, oh yeah, the average view duration 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, I'm not upset. I spent like 8 hours editing this video, and people are watching for about 30 seconds. I don't mind. It's not, doesn't hurt me inside at all. But that's the problem. If your video, because I've rewatched the videos, and I'll admit they kind of suck. But like there's some good key moments in there that I really enjoy watching. But I know if you're not the person experiencing who like lived through it, you probably don't care. And like there's nothing wrong with that. It's just how it works. But the more I talk about it, the more I want to edit videos. So I have about, let's see, it's about 9 o'clock. I have to leave around 10-11, so I guess I could start editing a video. It would take me, like, I wouldn't even get close to finished cutting, but I guess I could start it. Because I do want to play that game more. The thing is, like, I really want to create videos because it's fun to like look at like the collection that you have, but it takes a while to amass videos. That's the problem. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because like I like looking at the amount of videos I have currently. Oh shit, what I do. And it's really cool to see like what I've made over the years sort of like get bigger and bigger. But it takes a long time to accumulate those videos. Right, let me make this into die. It takes a long time to accumulate those videos. Oh my lord. And it's not easy. So there's like there's a game I played a long time ago called, maybe not a long time ago, about a year ago I'd say, called Nexamon Extinction, and it was actually a really fun game that I really enjoyed playing. The storyline was really cool. It's like a monster tamer game. It looks very similar to Pokemon, and it was really fun, but I only ever made one video on it because I could not figure out how to edit the videos properly. Also that, and the files are stuck on my old hard drive, which is broken. But if I could, I would really like to make those videos again. The other reason I didn't edit them is because when I played, I just fully recorded myself playing without any audio. And I was like, you know what, I'll remember what I was thinking and then go back and edit in voice lines. And like I couldn't even remember after like a month what I was thinking. So there's absolutely no world I would remember, you know, after a year. Did I get it? No. No, that's my trident. Sad. And the other thing is, like, I edited, so I was thinking that I would like edit in my voice, like I was playing the game currently. And then I listened to it, I'm like, wow, this sounds so fake and forced. So I was wondering if I could go over it and edit myself like reacting to the video, or like like not reacting, but going over what I did. Forgot it makes noise now. That's so scary. Going back over what I did in like a third person point of view rather than first person. But I think the problem with doing that is like my first video is literally me like pretending like I was actively playing in the footage. So would it not feel disingenuous to have like the other way? I'm gonna finish up this wall and then I'm gonna start editing. Cause like the thing about my hard drive is the video files are still there, and if I do a certain process, I can actually access the external hard drive. But it's the problem with it is like the fragmentation of the drive is busted. So transferring files, you know, like transferring like a uh like a 1 gig video file took about an hour to 2 hours to transfer over because of how damaged the drive is, and you can't edit off the drive because obviously since it takes an hour to move the file from one hard drive to the other, it takes too long for it to read while editing. Because my editor I use DaVinci Resolve and it's very resource intensive, and it's very hard on my computer because my computer's a bit of a budget PC. So like trying to edit with files off a broken drive, it already takes me like 8 hours to edit anyway. It would take me like 2 weeks to edit one video. But anyway, that's 3 walls officially done. I'll move on to the fourth and final wall whenever I play the game again, and it'll look really good and it'll be really happy and stuff like that. But for now, I'm done. I want to go get some work done with videos because I like making YouTube videos, even though nobody watches them. It's okay. I don't expect people to watch my videos anyway because, anyway. Yeah, okay, here's the thing. So I uploaded a video at like 5 a.m. from Horizon Zero Dawn. It got 2 views, and the average view duration was a minute. Like, thanks guys. I I appreciate that. Definitely enjoy putting in. I think I edited this one over like a 2 day span. I started at like 9 one day, and then I finished at 4, and then I started it again at 9. I really gotta start editing early, and then finished at like 5 a.m. And it got 4 views. That's a lie. It got 4 views, you liars. But anyway, yeah. I'm gonna plug my channel. Where is it? This is my YouTube channel. If you see it, watch it. Twitch.tv/Josh833. Anyway, I want to go edit, and I'm just taking more time. So if you watched, thank you. I appreciate it. If not, whatever.